Hello, here's a quick video showing how you can upload an Excel spreadsheet containing a list of students to navigate. So first what you want to do is make sure, so if you're either pulling information out of PeopleSoft or if you're keeping your own list of ID numbers that you want to upload into a student list and navigate, make sure that it's formatted to include leading zeros ahead of the student ID numbers. So if the ID number starts with a zero, which a lot do, make sure that the number format doesn't automatically eliminate that zero. So you can see I have a sample Excel sheet here that contains 4 ID numbers. Obviously yours will have probably a lot more headers or a lot more headers here in the top row, but this is just for an example today. The second thing that you'll want to make sure is that the column that contains the ID number is listed in a way that you'll recognize. So you can see here, I just wrote ID number. This is going to become important later. So you can name it whatever you want, just make sure it's something that you recognize that you want to use. Okay, so once you have your Excel sheet and you have the ID numbers that you want to upload into student list, you'll save this document as, make sure you save it as a CSV. That's the only file that Navigate will recognize for this. So you can see here, I have all these different options. Make sure that you're using CSV. Go ahead and click Save, and then I'll go ahead and close that. So then within Navigate, on the left menu here, you'll see this button that says List and Save Searches. Here, list and saved items. So what you'll want to do is here on the actions button, click actions, upload student list, and then you'll go ahead and click if you want to add it to an existing student list or if you want to start your own. So I'll go ahead and just say start a new list, and then just to make things easy, I'll call it A1. Click confirm, and then you'll select the file. Then you'll click to upload the file. And then this is going to ask you which column in the file contains the student ID numbers. So you can see I have both my column headers here and ID numbers, obviously the one I want to use, and click Save. And then you'll get a success message, and it'll say that the students have been added to this list. Just keep in mind, if this is a long list of ID numbers, it might take a little bit of time for this to populate, but since I only had a handful here, it should be pretty quick. And you can go ahead and click on that list. And I can see just like that the students are populated. I can also go back to my list and saved items, scroll down here to A1, and I can see there's 4 students in there. Once you have the list in Navigate, you can do all sorts of things with it. So in the advanced search, you could filter for students who are on your caseload who are also on this list. This will be particularly helpful when we look at students who have been recently assigned to you in PeopleSoft. We can extract that report. Show me all the students who are assigned to a given advisor within this certain time frame, and then we can upload this list into Navigate, and you could send one mass communication to all those students saying, welcome to my caseload. So that's just one example of a time where you might want to use this. If you have any questions, please let me know.